Rahul Gandhi will remain disqualified as a Lok Sabha MP after the Gujarat High Court today rejected his request to put on hold his conviction in the defamation case over his 2019 Modi surname remark. The Congress workers protested in different parts of the country after the High Court decision. The Rahul Gandhi will now have to approach the Supreme Court with his request, and this is a blow to the Congress ahead of the upcoming elections in states in 2024. The Gujarat High Court in its final order also spoke about how there are at least 8 other criminal defamation complaints pending against Rahul Gandhi. Let's take a look at some of the reactions, and Congress's Abhishek Manu Singhvi in fact hit out over the mention of these other cases against Rahul Gandhi.
The core legal issue is whether a undefined amorphous group, not even defined in any way, any statute, any identifiable legal definition, how on earth can any member of this group variously described to number 13 crores or 10 crores, anyone get up and have locus to claim defamation? In this case, without answering this question, I repeat, without answering this core question which I have raised, not only in the arguments there, but before you in the press conference, the court appears to hold indirectly, without directly answering, that any member of that 13 crore or 10 crore community can stand up and say, I've been defamed.
जहां तक डिफेमेशन का सवाल है, राहुल गांधी इज ए हैबिचुअल ऑफेंडर. मानहानि के मामले में राहुल गांधी आदतन अपराधी हैं, और यह बात हम बहुत जिम्मेवारी के साथ कहना चाहते हैं. अगर आप उनके पूरे देखें राजनीतिक टिप्पणियों को, तो विदेश में जाके वो भारत के लोकतंत्र का अपमान करते हैं, डिफेम करते हैं. वो जेएनयू जाते हैं और टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग के साथ खड़े हो जाते हैं. लगभग 7-8 डिफेमेशन केस चल रहा है उनके.
But it is very difficult for me to comment on the validity of the judgment of the Gujarat High Court, but I have no doubt that its justification will be and should be tested in the Supreme Court. The decision to unseat Mr. Rahul Gandhi was a very unfortunate decision. The conscience of the nation has rejected that view, and I have no doubt that the Supreme Court, taking cognizance of the true intent of the law and of national sensitivities and constitutional sensitivities, will decide in its wisdom the way it will decide. There is no doubt that this decision will be challenged in appeal, and hopefully the decision of the Gujarat High Court will be reversed.
It is very unfortunate that justice has not been prevailed. It is a murder of democracy. But still the entire country, all the opposition parties and the people of this country stand by Rahulji. He is a great leader who has been fighting across the country to unite country, walking on the streets of this country, fighting against corruption, fighting against unemployment, fighting against price rise. This is the love he has been given to the people of this country. So the BJP leaders are not able to tolerate. They want to block him from the parliament. They want him to unnecessarily create for his speech, which is nowhere heard.
Well, let's go across to Sunil Prabhu now for more. And Sunil, we saw lots of protests breaking out in different parts of the country, demonstrations by Congress workers. But Abhishek Manu Singhvi there, talking about how they knew they would eventually have to go to the Supreme Court, and also talking about how the judge spoke about these other defamation cases and the other cases that are pending against Rahul Gandhi, and he, raised that as a question that why would those be mentioned?
That's right, Gargi. Basically, Para 63 bringing in an extraneous factor, as he said, Mr. Singhvi, which they will approach the Supreme Court to bring in the Veer Savarkar, which is a recent complaint. And on what basis did he bring it in? And on what context has it been brought about? Whether it relates to this entire, stay of conviction. And clearly, that's been the focus. As you are well aware, it's curtains down for Rahul Gandhi if he doesn't get a reprieve from the Supreme Court. What it effectively means is that Rahul Gandhi stands to be disqualified from, public office for 8 years. 2 years from the conviction plus 6 years of disqualification. So that means he's ruled out for the coming general elections and as well as for the next general elections if it is not a hung parliament or whatever for the next 8 years. So that's the reason why you saw those protests across the city as well as across the country, basically making a political point by the Congress party that they will not accept what is happening and being done allegedly at the behest of the BJP.